All right. Greetings again, everyone. I hope all of you are well. I apologize for how long it has taken me to put out this video. The reason I say that is because it was many months ago now that I had this occur to me. And by now, I honestly figured someone else would have put out a video pointing out these things, but no one ever has, to my knowledge. Maybe someone has and I haven't found it, but I've never seen it mentioned on the YouTube's comment section or anywhere in a forum. I've never seen a video posted about these things. So here it goes. One day, many months ago, I was standing in public somewhere, and in my periphery was this logo of a most popular social media platform. And I had this epiphany suddenly that their logo is actually a bluish J. And, you know, I know that sometimes some folks are looking into whether things are bluish, or a J. And so I thought, how funny is that their logo is literally a bluish J? And of course, the official story is that the bird is actually sourced from a blue mountain bird, okay? But it's reasonable to look at it and see a blue jay, a bluish jay. And there is a deeper thing I want to point out about the theme of this logo is that even though it is actually, in reality, a bluish jay, it is most often presented to the populace as a white bird. And how interesting is that? Because don't we see a pattern like that, a similar pattern like that in the real world where bluish jays are presented or present themselves as white birds? So I thought that was kind of an interesting similarity there. And of course, if you go to their headquarters or one of their facilities, they will show their true colors, no pun intended. But when they present themselves to the populace, most often they present the bluish jay as a white bird. Moving on, they are also really well known for their blue check mark. And you'll notice that the check mark, much like the theme of the bird, they burned into your mind that it's called the blue check mark, right? But in reality, when you see it, it's actually a white check mark. It's presented as a white check mark. And the other thing I wanted to point out here real quick is that the check mark is basically the letter J. I mean, it's a freaking J. Look at it. So, I mean, there you have your blue J, just like I was mentioning with the bird. It's a bluish J. And I suppose it's not so abnormal that the theme is blue and white. I'm sure there are many other things in the world that are themed blue and white, but it was just a funny observation I couldn't help but suddenly notice one day. And I've been meaning to put out a video about it forever, and I just never get around to it. Finally, here it is. For those of you who already noticed this years ago, well, God bless you. It only occurred to me a few months back, or many months back now it's been. But for those of you who haven't noticed this stuff, that's what the video is for. And another thing I couldn't help but notice here is that along the top selections here offered by Google, you'll notice their logo right there. It's blatantly their logo. And the title is white, but what color did they make the bird? How interesting. And of course, they'll have a reason for it, like, oh, it's the reverse colors of Twitter for your phone or whatever excuse they have. But aren't we seeing this theme more and more and more in the real world? Just like the other similarity I pointed out with the bird and the check mark being used with two different colors. So anyway, it's just funny things I happened to notice about that, and finally got around to giving to you folks. I have another one coming real soon for you here of another funny observation I've made. So take care. God bless.